What's up, guys? Right now, Parting is on the ropes. He's down 2 games. Curious is a badass killer.
He is a badass killer, Tasteless.
Yeah.
But Parting is also a badass killer. So, we could see this go to 5 games. It's possible.
Sure.
At the same time, getting a little bit scary here for Parting.
Well,
look at these maps, right? Akalon, that's a map that we know Parting is amazingly good at PvZ. But Curious, as he showed, you know, I always think of Symbol as supreme late game Zerg vs Protoss, but Curious showed the same types of things that I want to see from any top Zerg in that supreme late game. So that's Akalon Flats perhaps covered if Parting wants to go for that late game. Then you have Planet S. That's a 2-base timing attack map in PvZ, and if you take a third, it's so hard to defend.
This is right now probably our shortest. No, I'm thinking of Icarus. No, but Planet S is actually. It's going to be tough though. Seriously, counterattack's very strong here. Curious, you know, it's interesting because you think of Symbol as, you know, kind of the end-all of endgame PvZ, but we're seeing it, our CDP, but we're seeing a difference here with Curious just abusing mutas in a really acute way. I love it. Now let's see though what Parting has. Parting, you can see cracking his neck, talking to himself right now. He's got to turn this around. New stick of gum in the mouth of Curious.
You think that's a new one? Looks like a new one.
Looks. Yeah,
you don't do choose that big if it's old.
Yeah.
Certainly not.
Certainly not. All right. Well, looks like it's time. So get ready, guys. Is one of the last Protosses going to be eliminated? Or are we going to see Parting be the comeback king? We're going to find out soon here at GSL Codex. Special thanks to our sponsors. In the upper left, with brilliant endgame play, playing better than we've ever seen him play before, he is
StarTale Curious.
In the season of this Code S, where Protosses are almost extinct, this guy is our last hope. He is
SK Telecom T1 Parting.
You know, about gum.
Yeah, let's talk about gum.
Sometimes when I'm lonely, I chew gum somewhat frantically.
Really?
Yeah, I know. I find that really helps because then the gum becomes tasteless.
Who's a nerd? Who's a nerd?
I feel like I should be tickled right now.
You should just put your headphones down now and go home. You're done, Artosis. I'll take care of the rest of the cast. No problem, man. Well, he's going for a pool on 14. Remember, he went for the super early pool in the previous games.
Yeah, and just going for more of a normal one here. So mixing it up still. We could have had Parting expecting the same type of pool as before. And definitely not happening. So he's going to be able to do a more normal build here at least.
And the Nexus is on the way.
You know, one thing that can be said is if you do an Immortal Sentry push on this map, then the third base of Zerg, like, how do you hold it? No matter which third you take, it's such a thin little area that you can go into.
He's doing a pretty good job, actually, with denying that hatch. That was nicely done. Sorry,
that was pretty good. Yeah. No, I'm just saying the third base, like wherever you take the third, is an Immortal push is going to get in there quite easily.
I just like interrupt you with like useless information. I'm like, look at how orange the Zerg is. He's like, everything's orange.
Like, oh my God, what is that bush from the desert? Is this a desert map?
What kind of plant life can survive here?
Well. We're going to have to wait a little bit, Tasteless, until these guys choose what they want to do. Why don't you talk to me?
Yeah, sure. Let's talk about how crazy that Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs guy is.
What?
You know, the Cocoa Puffs, the cereal.
Yeah, like the bird?
Yeah.
Sunny?
Is that his name?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that bird?
Well, I mean, you know what? Who am I to hate on someone that loves Cocoa Puffs that much when I love StarCraft as much as I do?
That's true.
So you know what, Sonny? Good on you. Enjoy your Cocoa Puffs.
On our little break, you know, I stand at the urinal next to Dan. He just looks at me. He's like, "I'm cuckoo for StarCraft," and I'm like, "Only I know how crazy you are."
Yeah.
What about the other cereal?
You know what I don't like?
Yeah.
Is the Trix Rabbit.
Oh no, he's an asshole.
He's an asshole.
Yeah.
No, he is.
He is.
It's a Trix are for kids. It's like, you know what? Kids don't have money.
Yeah, it's true.
Parents buy
It's
this
rich
cereal,
parents.
and if I want to eat Trix cereal that I buy for my kid, I will eat that cereal because it's actually my property.
I was personally never impressed with Count Chocula.
Yeah.
He's a little lackluster.
Well, him and his buddy, Boo Berry.
And let's face it, the Kellogg's. What is this guy's name? The Kellogg's Tiger?
Oh, Tony the Tiger?
Tony the Tiger, who's like a total bro jock.
Well, he is.
He is,
but
he's a bro jock.
At least he made his opinion very well known as to the taste of Frosted
He
Flakes.
picked a side, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Most of those other
Are
tigers,
these good? Are these good,
tigers
Tony?
are actually carnivores. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, these are great.
Yeah.
The vegetarian tiger.
Yeah.
The toast.
Well,
tiger.
you don't know. You might not use milk. You might use blood on it.
Oh, that's true.
It could be.
That could be. By the way, the watchtowers are about to fire here.
Yeah, they're going to be dead pretty soon here at the 7-minute mark.
Yeah.
It's a nice little change. These watchtowers are ridiculously powerful.
Yeah, on this map.
It's like silly. We don't have an immortal push. It's +1 and a stalker. It looks like he's probably just gonna, he's gonna Entomb Valley this map up.
Okay.
Which is fine. This is a good build for this map. To be honest, it's
But it
might
looks like
be the
Zerk's
best.
privy to this information.
Well, this was really smart to make these extra. Oh my God, that is the worst scenario.
Turn the whole world.
Yeah, that's exactly what you don't want to have happen.
All right, now he's going to have to do some serious micro with these stalkers. The second stalker tells
Oh!
the wall.
Very nice. A lot of time being bought right now. The wall-in not being made. You know, he's killed off that probe. Normally you want to have a gateway wall-in up there. Luckily for Parting, he didn't make an additional set of slowlings. You know, that would be kind of stupid of him, so Parting didn't even prepare for it. But yeah, this is... I like that behind this, Curious made a ton of drones.
Yeah,
and
super
we'll
smart.
continue to drone up. But I love things like that.
He could take a fourth, too.
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised if he does pretty soon here.
You think he's going to do just mass gate timing up here?
No, I don't think so. Like, that's definitely a build that we've seen. Well, I guess I'm wrong. 7 gates.
Okay, 7 gates.
All right, Tasteless.
All right,
you win this round.
Apology accepted.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's a strong way to play. Like, if a fourth base were taken, you'd kill it no matter what.
Easy peasy.
Even as is, with just turning into an 8 gate, it's going to be powerful. But, ooh, a Hydralisk down on the way. So, Hydra Ling is like a very good thing to hold off gateway units with.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Well,
all right.
Don't you feel like?
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't you feel like people are doing more HOTS-ish strategies, like going Hydras and
making Warhounds?
Yeah,
man.
That was crazy.
That's crazy. I'm like, he's made a Warhound. You can't even do that.
That's not even in HOTS
That's not even in the game, man. Is he making a flame tank? I thought that was from Command and Conquer. Well, you know, I got to say I like the strategy on this map because when the warp, the watchtowers, thank you, actually finish, it's hard to see if this is coming. Now he knows now because those links came by,
and this is the fake third Nexus too. He stopped probes at 46. He didn't even send a single probe over there, so this is really sneaky. But this many Hydras and Lings, I actually think Curious is going to hold this. He's
get up the ramp.
Has to wait yet. Oh, here we go. He is pushing forward. Those force fields doing a good job against the Hydras. Really nice zoning here with the force fields by Parting. Really fantastic, actually. Now that range is about to finish. The +1 range attack is going to finish relatively soon as well.
Man. Careful. Actually, he might have been zoned out over here. He might be stuck. He's got to probably pull drones.
Yeah, he's definitely going to pull those drones out. The Zealot's going down relatively quickly. And he is trying to flank, but he definitely needs more units to be produced first.
All right, now as long as he just keeps these this army sort of in limbo here, he's going to be fine.
Yeah, and here we go. The flank is incoming, Tasteless.
There's a lot of Hydras up there at the top. And a lot of damage is just being put out here.
Yeah.
And remember, those Hydras are fast when they're on creep.
This is great control by Curious, who is pulling back at just the right times. The drone's still part of the army here just to suck up some more damage.
How many more force fields does he have? He's almost out, right? He's got one more?
No, not even that.
Nope. All right.
So yeah, this has been held easily here. Well, not easily. It was a hard hold, but like he crushed the attack is what I'm trying to say. And the thing is, he's going to counterattack. There's no reason not to. He's going to walk across the map with Hydras that don't have a speed upgrade because this is still Wings of Liberty. And the minimum, he's killing the wall with 3 gates. So that's all.
And that's actually a big hiccup in the production. And remember, the tech has been seriously held back. So killing these 3 gates is a lot bigger than it would normally be. It's not like he's cranking out Colossi right now from his Robo.
No, it's not like that at all.
It's not even close.
He doesn't have Blink. He doesn't. His Twilight's just finishing, so his upgrades aren't all that good. His production is falling away. His economy's not all that strong.
All right, those force fields not particularly helpful. He doesn't have a lot left. The Lings are now spilling in forward over here. You know, the range on the Hydras, even if they're not doing damage to the army, they can still keep carving away at that.
Yeah. And he's doing a great job. He's burning out force fields.
He's making 30 Lings too, so he's not done.
And he's even getting a Spire. I think he's realized that.
Wowzers.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be a Muta switch, but when you have this many Hydras and Lings, you know your opponent wants Colossus, so it's good to just get that Spire preemptively, just in case.
Well said. Yeah. You're great.
Thanks. You're pretty good too.
Okay, thank you. Well, he's going to get that over here. Now, remember, as Artosis said, they want to get a Colossus up until you drive this back. So Curious is basically preempting this. Now look at the gas here for Curious, guys. So 1.5k gas.
Yeah.
Although I don't even know if we're going to get to that point in time.
He might not even.
In fact, this actually could end even sooner than that.
You know, he's going to take out this Nexus, but I think Parting's going to end up holding overall against this. And by taking out that Nexus, if he goes into Mutas, that's brilliant because against 3-base Protoss, it's kind of hard to go into Mutas from right here, but against a 2-base Protoss, when your 4th hatch just finished, your 4th base hatch, a switch into Mutas is insane.
We're going to have 18 Mutas coming out here in a second.
No, you need 3-base economy as Protoss to have a chance against Zerg.
Oh, man, who would have thought Curious? Probably, it looks like it's going to be a 3-0 here. Going to 3-0 his opponent, man. Damn.
No, he's playing so well, Tasteless. And, you know, I know that every good Zerg player out there copies a lot of Curious builds and stuff. This guy, he has more strategies than most. He mixes it up very well nowadays. Very good fundamentals. He's deserved a good finish in a long time, and he is really showing his skill now.
Okay, well, this is not good also here for Party. There's more gateways taking damage. God, this is basically checkmate.
Yeah, 19 Mutas on the way. You joking, Tasteless?
No. If there was any confusion to the viewers, I hope they know it wasn't a joke.
Well, Parting's going to have Blink. It doesn't do too much for him, though, because Curious is about to have...
It's not about killing him, it's about you can't leave his base now.
Yeah. You can't...
You cannot leave your base.
He can't even really defend against these Mutas, let alone take another base, let alone leave his base for an attack. He's drawing dead at this point. This is as bad a situation as you could imagine for Party.
It's too bad. I think Party picked a good strategy, but we never even saw his Immortal Sentry push. I guess he retired that. Considering this is probably going to be the last Wings of Liberty games he's ever going to play.
Yeah, that's about it.
You go home tonight, you play Heart of the Swarm, dude.
That's so true.
That's it. Turn a new leaf.
Well, he has Blink, so he'll be able to probably pick up a couple Mutas, but... 1, 2, 3.
Not 4.
No, not 4. He's down to 35 probes right now against 4-base Zerg with
This is pretty dire. And let me tell you something, guys. Party knows how bad this situation really is.
Well, Parting right now in his head already knows he's dead. He knows 100% he's not.
He's got to hope that maybe there's going to be a mistake made here by Curious.
Well, this is...
The main is about to dry up and have no more minerals at them.
Yeah, you know, with the... You have to try to stay in and win.
There's 36 Mutas out right now.
There's more Mutas than probes. Yeah. All right, he's going base trade. It's the right choice. Without doubt, it's the right choice. No, nothing was. And he has enough money to make a Nexus, which, you know, that's nice.
Not the cannon. All right, so the Stalkers are going to kind of gather
Thank God
up.
he got that cannon.
Thank God. That was a nail biter. Now,
he doesn't even have.
I mean, he's going to take too much damage here. He may go and kill the other Nexus and then just make sure to clean this up.
Now, this is smart to actually hit this area because he's got to kill the spines eventually.
Yeah.
So he may as well just do it right now before there's any units here. Well,
All right, here come the mutas now.
it's not working so well, Tasteless.
Yep, he's just making more and more mutas now. And we're going to be seeing GG very soon here, as there's really no way to recover. Just too many mutas, more mutas. Micros around.
Good manner there by Parting.
Swallows his loss, as he is not going to go on to the round of 4. GG, another Zerg moves on.
And look at that. Curious.
How far can he go?
Round of 4, man.
Damn.
I tell you what, he could do it, man.
He
All
could.
these players are amazing and have the potential to do it, but Curious truly showing the skill that so many pros knew he had.
A crushing defeat there for Party. So many people anticipated him to win this. And he is not happy, understandably so.
No.
Not even close. Not even
he's
close.
actually devastated right now.
Of course. Well, it was his opportunity.
Wow.
He won the World Championship. Imagine if he wins the final GSL Code S. That's it.
He was
Boom.
literally and figuratively on top of the world. Then he got recruited by
Are you sure was not just figuratively on top of the world and not literally?
Well, no, he's standing on the crust, which is the top of the world. So
where's the bottom, man?
The bottom is the core, obviously. Do you know what gravity is? Thanks, Tasteless. Anyways, he really has been on top. And then he gets recruited by SKT1, which is, for those of you who don't know, basically the most legendary, powerful StarCraft 1
the most baller
Vespa
team, that's for sure.
Yeah, and so this is extra stressful because he hasn't been doing quite as well since. He's still been doing, obviously, fantastically, but they hired a champion, and here he is not winning these tournaments that he feels like he probably should. So that's a stressful thing to do.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's always Heart of the Swarm, though. We're almost out of Code S players.
Yeah.
By the way, don't forget that tomorrow we're going to have the other half of round of 8.
Yeah.
And from there, round of 4. So as you can see, certainly not the players I expected to move on.
Yeah.
Symbol playing really well against Innovation, and Curious crushing Party.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun ZVZ Tasteless. And then, of course, tomorrow's matches. Wow. We have Tasia against Sulky. Awesome match. I have no idea who's going to win that. I'm like leaning Sulky, but
yeah, I'm kind of feeling Tasia on that one.
Yeah, no, it could. That's a hard one. And then MC versus Roro. Roro seems like he might be the favorite, but the boss toss.
You never count him out. That's the Zangief.
If too many people count him out, he wins by default.
Yeah, it's like this weird meta thing in the universe.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's actually that's what
he's kind of like Slayer's Boxer was for a long time in StarCraft 1, where everyone's like, okay, you're done winning everything, and then he's like, no, another finals of OSL, and it's like, whoa. You just don't go away.
There's a lot of similarities, actually, yeah. This has been an amazing season, by the way. Really good games, really long, epic games. Yeah. A lot of them where you don't know who's going to win until like the last few minutes.
Absolutely fantastic.
I feel great. Well, guys, be sure to add us on Twitter. I'm Call Me Tasteless. He's Artosis. And we will see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining us again here at the GSL Code S.
Say